Let's clear up a huge misconception that holds so many people back from achieving their financial goals. Being broke isn't about laziness, it's not a character flaw or a lack of motivation. Most people I know work incredibly hard, sometimes holding down 2 or even 3 jobs, yet still struggle financially. They put in long hours, sacrifice weekends, and rarely get a break, all in the hope of getting ahead. The problem isn't effort, it's that most are playing a financial game with rules they don't understand. The system is complex, and the real secrets to building wealth are rarely taught in school or at home. You can work yourself to exhaustion, but if you're only trading time for money, you'll rarely build real wealth. There's a ceiling to how much you can earn this way, and it's easy to get stuck in a cycle of working just to cover the basics. The system is set up so that hard work alone almost never leads to financial freedom. It rewards those who understand how money works, not just those who put in the most hours. Think of the landscaper or server, exhausted yet still living paycheck to paycheck. Their dedication is undeniable, but the path they're on doesn't lead to lasting security. Their income is eaten up by expenses, leaving nothing to invest in their future. Rent, groceries, and bills consume every dollar, making it nearly impossible to save or get ahead. This isn't a personal failing. It's a lack of financial education. Most people were never taught how to make money work for them, or how to escape the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. If you feel stuck, let go of guilt. You're not lazy, you've just been taught the wrong strategy. Blaming yourself only adds stress and keeps you from seeing the bigger picture. The goal here is to give you the right rulebook. Imagine having a mentor who shows you the shortcuts and strategies that actually work in today's world. We'll break down why "just work harder" is outdated advice and show you the smarter path to wealth. It's about working smarter, not just harder, and learning how to make your money grow. Once you see the real game, you can finally start making moves toward financial freedom. You'll be empowered to take control, make better decisions, and build a future where your hard work truly pays off. We're told from a young age that hard work is the key to success and wealth. The message is everywhere. Work longer, work harder, and eventually, you'll be rewarded. It's a lesson passed down through generations, shaping how most of us approach our careers and finances. But that's only half the story. The truth is, working hard alone rarely leads to real financial freedom. If effort was all it took, everyone putting in long hours would be rich. Clearly, that's not the case. Trading your time for money puts a hard cap on your earnings. There are only so many hours in a day, and only so much energy you can give. No matter how dedicated you are, you can't stretch time. Even at a decent wage, doubling your income means doubling your hours, which is unsustainable. Burnout sets in, and your personal life suffers. You end up sacrificing health, relationships, and happiness for a paycheck that never seems to go far enough. This is the trap of linear income. Your earnings stop the moment you stop working. If you get sick, take a vacation, or lose your job, the money dries up instantly. There's no safety net, no backup plan. Wealthy people break this cycle by building systems and acquiring assets that generate income around the clock. They understand that true wealth comes from creating streams of money that flow in, whether they're working or not. Real estate, stocks, and businesses can make money for you, even when you're not working. These assets don't need your constant attention. They keep growing and paying out, day and night. That's the difference between earning income and building wealth. Income is what you get for your time. Wealth is what you build when your money starts working for you. While you're working overtime, the wealthy are investing in assets that grow on their own. They're not just earning, they're multiplying their money, creating a future where work is optional, not mandatory. It's not about working harder, it's about making your money work for you. Every dollar you invest wisely becomes an employee, generating more income and freeing up your time. The wealthy spend their time building wealth machines, not just earning paychecks. They focus on creating value, building networks, and setting up systems that pay them over and over again. If you want to escape the grind, you need to shift from trading time to building assets. Start small if you have to. Buy a few shares, learn about real estate, or start a side business. The key is to begin. That's the mindset that separates the broke from the wealthy. It's not about luck or privilege, it's about understanding how money works and making it work for you. Start thinking about how to make your money work for you, not just how to work for money. The sooner you make this shift, the sooner you'll be on the path to real financial freedom. For millions of people, payday is a brief moment of relief, a sigh of comfort as money finally lands in your account. You check your phone, see the deposit, and for a fleeting moment, it feels like things are under control. But almost immediately, the reality sets in. Bills and expenses start to pile up, and that fresh paycheck begins to disappear faster than you'd like. Rent is due, car payments are waiting, credit card balances need attention, and groceries must be bought. Before you know it, your hard-earned money's already spoken for, gone in a whirlwind of obligations. This cycle repeats itself every single month. The calendar flips, the bills return, and there's barely any room left for emergencies, let alone for dreams or growth. All it takes is one unexpected expense, a car repair, a medical bill, or a surprise fee, and suddenly you're pushed into debt. The hamster wheel spins even faster, and it feels impossible to catch up. Living paycheck to paycheck means you're always focused on survival. You're constantly worried about making it through the week, not about making progress or building a better future. Planning for the future feels out of reach when you're just trying to scrape together enough for next week's gas money or groceries. Every decision is weighed against what's left in your account. This constant stress doesn't just drain your bank account, it drains your energy, your motivation, and your ability to see the bigger picture. It's exhausting, both mentally and emotionally. In reality, your paycheck isn't really yours. It simply passes through your hands, moving straight to everyone you owe. Landlords, lenders, utility companies, and stores. Breaking free from this cycle starts with one crucial step: creating a gap between what you earn and what you spend. Even a small gap can be the beginning of real change. Until you make that change, you'll stay stuck on the hamster wheel, running harder and harder, but never moving forward, no matter how much effort you put in. The very first step to building wealth is deciding to step off this exhausting loop. It's about making a conscious choice to change your financial story. Now is the time to take control, break the cycle, and start building a future where your money works for you, not the other way around. Mindless spending is a major roadblock to financial stability. It's not about skipping coffee, it's about the pattern of impulse buys, financing things you can't afford, and letting small expenses add up. Social pressure and marketing push us to spend for instant gratification, not long-term security. Most people spend by default, without asking if a purchase aligns with their goals. A budget changes this. It forces you to be intentional and assign every dollar a job. Without a plan, your income will always disappear. Shift from mindless consumption to mindful allocation and you'll finally start keeping more of what you earn. Fear is a powerful force that keeps people stuck financially. The comfort of the familiar, even if it's stressful, feels safer than the unknown. Fear of failure stops people from starting a side hustle, investing, or even budgeting. This comfort zone is a cage. Escaping it means taking calculated risks and trying new things. Growth requires discomfort, learning new skills, investing, or saying no to spending. The real failure isn't making mistakes, it's letting fear stop you from trying. Every successful person has failed, but they kept moving forward. Choose long-term gain over short-term comfort. Don't let fear decide your financial future. Wealthy people have a different mindset about money. They see money as a tool to acquire assets, not just something to spend. When they get extra cash, their first thought is, how can I make this grow? They're patient, think long-term, and understand the power of compounding. They embrace calculated risks, knowing that avoiding all risk is the biggest risk of all. Lifelong learning is key. They constantly educate themselves about money. Most people plan vacations more than their finances. The wealthy do the opposite. This mindset is the engine of wealth creation. Anyone can start thinking this way. It's a choice. The first step to escaping the paycheck cycle is knowing exactly where your money goes. Track every dollar for a month. This is your financial wake-up call. Once you see the truth, create a budget, not to restrict you, but to give your money a purpose. Use the 50-30-20 rule. 50% to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to savings and investments. Pay yourself first. Move that 20% as soon as you get paid. Don't wait until the end of the month. There will be nothing left. Be ruthless about cutting unnecessary spending, especially in the wants category. The goal is to widen the gap between income and expenses. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest in your future. This process might reveal some hard truths, but it's the foundation of wealth. Budgeting isn't punishment, It's your ticket to freedom. Take control, and you'll finally have money left to build with. This is where your financial turnaround begins. Once you're saving consistently, it's time to go on offense. Your escape route has 2 lanes. Increase your income and acquire assets. Boost your income by building valuable skills or starting a side hustle. Even a few hundred extra dollars a month can make a big difference. Use your savings to invest. Start with low-cost index funds for simplicity and growth. Consistent investing, even in small amounts, builds wealth over time. As you grow, explore other assets like real estate for passive income. Start small, learn as you go, and let your side hustle income fuel your investments. The combination of higher income, aggressive saving, and smart investing is your escape route. You're no longer just surviving, you're building your future. This is how you break free from the cycle for good. Financial freedom isn't a sprint, it's a marathon built on small, consistent actions. The choices you make today, no matter how minor, compound into real wealth over time. Forget get-rich-quick schemes. True wealth is built slowly, with discipline and patience. Focus on the fundamentals. Control spending, increase income, and invest for the long term. This puts you in control of your financial destiny. Take one small step today. Open a savings account, track your spending, or learn about investing. That first action builds momentum and proves you can change. Remember, you're not broke because you're lazy. You just needed the right rules. Now you have them. Your financial future is in your hands. Build good habits, keep learning, and patiently grow your assets. This isn't hype, it's a proven formula. Start now and watch your financial life transform.